What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Merry Christmas and a Happy
Merry
New Year.
Christmas! What's
What's up,
up?
you
What's up?
guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Rockets versus the Lakers, you guys. The Rockets have rolled through LA, and the way it looks right now, they're about to win this game.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
they're
way
about
it
to close
looks.
them out.
That's the
Yeah,
way it looks. I know it's
th-
early,
th-
y'all. Early, early,
those
early.
work.
That's the way it
Yeah,
looks.
yeah, Luke will light you up a little later on, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. These Rockets, man, they running system ball on these cats right now. They really are. They running system ball. But they're gonna put together something a little later. Right now the Lakers are what 19 and 9, and Houston is 17-10. So they firmly behind the Lakers, and everybody's bragging on the Lakers record. But we're gonna see how good that's going to be, going forward, because after Christmas,
Hmm.
everything changes. Every everything changes. That's when I dig in with both feet. Yeah, so we're gonna have a good game tonight. We're gonna see what LeBron gonna do, how they gonna help out. Oh, wow. It's hoisted up. Yeah. Oh, look at these plays, man. Houston was running game on them for a little bit there. I love that. I love that. Come out the gate running, man. Look, it's Christmas. Everybody on the floor pockets are fat. You know what I mean? They done took care. These young boys done took care of communities. Now it's time to take care of business. So I'm loving what they're
Nice
doing.
pass by KD.
Huh?
Oh, nice pass. KD to Alfred to Amen. I'm here for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I want to see.
I'm here for it.
And how apropos is it tonight, Kai? How apropos is it tonight to have on Christmas night to have the little shepherd boy, amen, on Jesus'
No,
50th birthday, the shepherd
no,
boy back on the floor. Hey, watch your comments. You know I get you.
no, no.
What? Yeah,
That
the
is
shepherd boy.
crazy.
Yeah, the shepherd boy gonna show him up
Crazy.
tonight. I am hyped about that. I really am. Because I still feel like he is the PG for them guys, and every team needs a great one. Um, so we're gonna see what he gonna do tonight. I am just so hyped. How was everyone's Christmas, man? Christmas don't even seem like Christmas to me anymore. It just
Right?
don't seem the same. I don't know what it was like this year. It was just a little bit different. I'm like, man, it just in the house it felt different. And you know what also, Ty, that makes it feel different though?
What?
When you have an artificial tree and you don't have the scent of the real tree. You know what
I
I
never
mean?
had a real tree. I always had an artificial one.
Really?
Yeah, I never had. We never
Man.
had a real. My mom was like, "Those things are dangerous. They can catch fire." So
Oh,
we never.
why you gotta make it sound like that?
So,
Come on,
so we never
you
had a live one. It's always a kind out the box from Target or something. Walmart, Amazon.com, whatever. Dollar Tree. Like,
even not the Dollar Trees, the little white tree they have to put on the
we had
table.
one of those one year. We had one
Yeah.
of those one year.
Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, but we always had great trees around the way. Only thing I hate about the trees, man, you get to go get a tree early, and then them
Right.
Joes, they be like almost $1. I'd be like, yo, I'm not paying like 70 to $100 for a tree that's dead. It's cut up from the ground. It ain't grow, it ain't growing back, you know. And then try to wait. We would try to wait to the last minute, last minute to get the tree.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah. That's a look. That's how it is. And
Happy
oh man,
holidays to you, Bruce.
Bruce.
Warriors won, Bruce. Can you believe it? They won 3 games in a row. They won 3 in a row, Bruce. We are making progress, Bruce. How was your Christmas? Did you have any spiked Christmas eggnog? Did you eat good? Did you get a good gift? Did you give out a good gift?
Buy Christmas
Money,
eggnog.
some good Christmas coin. We'll take that too. We don't need gifts. We'll take the money to get our own gifts. We'll
Yeah.
take. Christmas is overrated. Bruce, what you be doing on Christmas, Bruce? You spend time with family? You just watch sports? What you do? What are some of your Christmas traditions, guys? Drop it in the chat if you have any.
Wow.
Do you guys take like funny Christmas photos, like with your family? Like you wear like matching pajamas, like ugly Christmas sweater contests.
Man, we don't do none of that. We don't do any of that, man. We do. It's funny. This year we usually all cook, but this year we didn't all cook. Just my wife cooked. You know, so it's different. You know. But oh man, the game is back in
I have
progress.
all the Christmas stuff. Okay. What was on your Christmas list, Bruce? A win for the Warriors?
You gotta spend time with family. All right, go ahead, Bruce. That's what it's about, babe. That's what it's about. Yeah. We was having intellectual conversations. I said, man, on Christmas, we're supposed to be cutting up, laughing about the rest of the family and calling them up. It's just so different. I don't know. All right, Big Adams just scored again. Adams active today, man. They must put some B12 in his water.
You guys. Oh,
All right,
you got a
all
chessboard.
right, Shep got the ball. Here comes Shep. Shep setting up the offense.
You know, Bruce. You know what I mean, Bruce. You know what? I gotta send you something, Bruce. I don't even know where to send it to. I gotta send you something. The championship for Steph, no WNBA strikes, and Josh Allen to win it. Shit, you better go ahead, Bruce. You better go ahead coming through with the Christmas vibes, Bruce. You know something, Bruce? You're my favorite, man. You're my favorite. You are my favorite.
Oh boy, talking about that Josh Allen.
The Buffalo Bills Super Bowl, baby.
Listen, if he don't win it this year, he ain't gonna ever win it. I can tell you that now.
Josh Allen is how old?
I don't know, about 27, maybe 27, 20. Yeah, he got time. Of course, this is tongue in cheek. You know that. Come on now. But
they gotta figure out something on defense, though. Real talk.
They don't got no money. I don't understand the Bills. They act like they don't have any money.
They were trying to get. Well, looks like Keon Cole might be on his way out because they keep. He's healthy, but they keep scratching him. Coach keeps sitting him, which tells me you ain't doing something right. Coach says, you know what, you can have a seat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but how much money do the owners want? I mean, how much?
He is a great dude.
I want to check to see if they under the cap. How far are they under the cap?
I don't know. I know Josh also didn't take as much. But they're gonna figure something out though. Hopefully they figure something out. They do something. I know they tried to get Waddle there, but that didn't work out. That didn't work out.
Yeah. But we gotta they gotta do something now because after Lamar got hurt again and Mahomes is out. Man, look, you better strike because I'm gonna tell you something about
Darius Slay, but then he's contemplating retirement, so he didn't go there. So they tried to do some different things, but it didn't work out. Man, you should have did it before the season, like before the trade deadline. Don't wait until after. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't. You really got to strike. You got to be like. I hate to be bringing them up, but you got to be like the Indy.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna try to get the score. But I'm listening to you. Continue.
So you got to be like the Indiana Fever. If I can go back there and reach that. Every time somebody went down, every time something happened, they needed somebody. I've never seen management act so fast in my life. It's crazy, but. Yeah. So if anybody can learn a business model or pattern, you should learn it after them because they definitely know how to fill a spot. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I just think it is. I truly think this. I'm not just saying this to swag on you. I'm saying it because I believe it. I do believe that is Josh Allen's window. I really do. I don't believe in Purdy. Somebody gonna pop Purdy and it's gonna be over.
Oh my
Here-
goodness.
Look, hey, that's something. You always don't listen. Don't. This is football. All right, there we go. This is football, Kai. Football renders injuries. Football renders people getting people shooken up a little bit,
Of
and
course.
somebody gonna pop it,
It's a
and it's gonna be what it is.
violent sport.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So when I say that, I'm not saying that the cast a shadow. I'm just saying because remember, I said the same thing about Daniels, about the Bengals quarterback, and I said the same thing about my boy Lamar Jackson. I said they're all too thin. I said somebody too light.
I don't think Joe Burrow's whole point or whole reason he can't stay healthy is because he's too fragile. I do believe that he is one of the he does seem to be more injury prone. Like some people, in spite of what they do, how strong they are, they just can't stay 100% healthy. You know what I mean? It's not like they're not trying to not. Because I don't think Joe is trying to intentionally not do what he has to. I just think that he just really. It's just I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? And then last year when he did have a great year and he stayed healthy, the defense was awful and it was all for nothing. So. But they I know, like I said, like we were talking about earlier, the QBs, they get all the praise and they get all of the accolades, when they win, when they lose, but they still need help. You can't put all your money into two people and then the rest of the positions are butt ass. You gotta figure that out.
Yeah, you do. You really do. And what gets me
about
is
Kyle Shanahan. Okay, Kyle Shanahan's one hell of a coach. He gonna figure some stuff out no matter who he got playing QB.
Yeah, but but we're gonna see. I just think it's your boy's window. I really do. I think it's his window.
If they had a better defense, I'll be a little bit more, a little bit more optimistic. But the defense, like I said, Josh can't playoffs. If they're going against the Texans, there's a lot of tough teams in the AFC now. Texans, you got the Broncos, and they're not better QBs than him, but their teams are better.
Their teams are better.
They're not playing golf. So hopefully
Chicago. I'm sorry, Ty. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Hopefully Josh can go out there and do something crazy. Back to finally get the Super Bowl. Hold on. Bruce says, speaking of basketball, I think the Lakers are better without LeBron. I think the Lakers need LeBron for playoffs. I think right now they can get away with certain things, like certain teams, as long as they have a healthy Luka and a healthy Austin Reeves, that they can get away with certain wins. When they played OKC, it was obvious they needed LeBron. I was like, oh no, that's not gonna work when we get supposed to, because they don't have enough. Now, if they do something different around before the trade deadline, they make something happen with the roster, then they may have, they may be able to do something without LeBron. But right now, the way it's presently constructed, when they go against the better teams, they need all three of them there.
Yeah. See, everybody want to act like LeBron is the problem. Sometimes he is, to me, socially amongst the players. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to these guys and they start playing real chippy, some of these guys ain't gonna be able to hang, man. They gonna bow out when people start roughing them up. That's why you see big guys, what's my boy name? Oh man, from the Nuggets. You see their center, Joker. Thank you, Joker. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You see their center. He's durable. He's big. He's gonna play through it. We've seen how OKC had roughed him up.
He's one of the few bigs in the league that manages to stay healthy.
Yeah,
real talk. Most of the bigs
they roughed him up last year. They roughed him.
He's still out there though. I don't know if he was.
That's my point. He was still out there.
He was able to play through it.
Do you think Kinect could play through that? No. No. That boy fold like tissues, man. He'll fold. Kinect. I'm talking about on the Lakers. I'm just saying. Do you see him?
Dalton Kinect is like a primary 3-point shooter.
I know, but what I'm saying is, but when those guys start roughing you up, the playoffs you get beat up, and when those guys start roughing you up, what's going to end up happening to you?
I think if they actually let him play more, he might have a lot more tenacity than we might not realize. But if you're gonna
Yeah.
have him sitting on the bench the whole time, for the most part, like we're not gonna really know what he can actually contribute. I know he can give me some threes and a couple of rebounds, but outside of that, I don't know what his ceiling is because he's always on the bench.
Yeah.
You gotta develop some of the younger players now because you're gonna need them around postseason. It can't just be. And Luka he's been in and out the line already because he due to health.
Yeah, but I just,
Merry Christmas this year. Happy Kwanzaa. Feliz Navidad. Happy Hanukkah.
Sincere. How you doing, brother?
I like how you said that. He said, "Oh, it's Nasir. Happy holidays."
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope that you had a wonderful holiday. I missed some of your comments. Hold on, Bruce. Let me go back. Sometimes y'all, like I don't read out like every single comment just
Put it in
because
rewind, baby. Put it in rewind. All right.
this is the best year for him to win. Broncos come in. KC to me needs to make some moves to win. I said that last year, like they were on their way out. Everybody said I was hating because I'm a Bills fan. I'm like, no, you can see that they're not the same team and they need to do something different.
Can see that.
But nobody listen to me because I think I'll be hating. Lamar could win. You never know. Bro needs a defense, and the Chargers got a good coach. The Chargers do have a good coach, and Justin Herbert's actually really talented. He's just inconsistent. But that Broncos, but the Chargers defense was really good. I mean, he was good, and then in the playoffs, he threw like 5 interceptions last year. I was like, what in the heck happened? It was like just back to back to back to back. It was an awful game for him last year in the playoffs. I know he wish he could like take that back. I know he wish he could take that game back.
Definitely.
Lamar is not healthy. It's not happening this season. And I love Action Jackson, but he's not healthy. Nobody can convince me of that. Even before the back spasm or whatever, the back contusion, excuse me. Ever since he got back from his injury, I'm like, he's not 100%. He's just out there because he's trying to help his team. But we've seen better from Lamar.
He's just playing through it, trying to rough it out. But we all know that something's wrong with him. You can see it in his game. You can see it when he's about to throw. It's like he's overthinking. A lot of things going on with Lamar. So it's like whatever it is, I hope he like remedy it and just get better. But after right now, the Texans, as you said, Denver, these teams look good, man. And Chicago really look good. Their defense is crazy to me.
The defense is very good, yeah.
I love the way they swarm people. See, that's how you get them.
I gotta
also
also give some credit to Caleb, because his ability to like make off script plays, his escapability outside the pocket, some of those throws he can make because he just has pure like crazy arm strength, like he's not always the reason that they win the games, but he has been the reason that you lost, and that's all you need. Just manage the game, you know what I mean? Don't turn the ball over, don't do anything crazy,
Yeah.
49ers are frauds. I don't think so. I think because of who the coach is. Because Kyle Shanahan, I think, we were talking about on the football show, he really should be in the conversation for Coach of the Year. I mean, you think about all the injuries that they've had. They lost Warner, they lost Bosa, like 2 of their star players on defense. When you got Robert Saleh after he got fired from the Jets coming in there, and they make the defense is pretty decent. Brock Purdy was hurt. Then Mac Jones came in and they still won games. Like he gonna find a way for that team to still win. That's one thing he's gonna do. He's not gonna I don't have my star quarterback or I don't have my star players, so what I'm gonna do? Brandon Ayuk has been out pretty much the whole season. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're gonna see a new champion this year. I don't think the way the Eagles keep rumbling a little bit, I don't think that
we're gonna see how they look against the Bills. I think both teams need this win, honestly speaking.
But this is the whole thing about the Eagles. They have what it takes to be better already. They don't have to be this up and down little sissy team that they're beating. They can really come out and be better. They can their offensive game can pop, their defense can pop a little bit if it went for that trashy secondary, but they can do plus their linebackers don't play to the second half. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that. Not until the second half, that's when they start tackling. Before
Jalen Carter is back, so he should be giving Josh Allen all kind of fits. We'll see how that O-line holds up.
In theory.
Because they did a good job against Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett could not get a sack to save his life. He was trying his
Yeah.
damnedest too. But Dawkins was like, nope, you're not touching my QB. It ain't happening.
Yeah. So we gonna
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Back to basketball, y'all. Hold on. Spurs got the formula to beat OKC. Had mid-range shooters and the big dude in the middle. Wimby is playing head games with Chet, and he is falling for it. LOL. Yeah, the mid range I think is also what we throwing them off because so many teams shoot so many threes, like high volume 3s.
Mhm.
Very few teams can shoot threes and also mid range, and they have a very good mix. De'Aaron Fox can shoot from anywhere. Wimby, he's been out the lineup, minutes restriction, but he can shoot threes. He can get in the paint when he wants to.
Mm.
Stephon, Vassell, and also Stephon Vassell. I'm forgetting somebody who else is like really good mid range on that team. So there's quite a few. It's
Well,
quite a few.
well, Bruce, tell me what you think about this, bro. I think OKC look great.
Niggas are catching up, y'all. They said, hold on, not so fast. Okay,
Oh,
on
yeah.
Christmas at our house, hold on. 4-point game, y'all. Oh, never mind. 6-point
Yeah.
game. Go ahead.
No, I think that OKC was playing very privileged. They was like hands off of these guys a lot of times. They wasn't in front of them. They wasn't boxing out. They wasn't putting a body on a man. And when you have that, people are always going to run rush shot all over you. So although I see the Spurs doing some great things, I still say that OKC has a level they haven't reached yet because they're still playing a little tentatively. So if they come out and do a little something different, opposed to looking like chumps like they did like tonight, I think that they can make a difference. I really do. So they was playing island ball. Everybody was a man on their own island playing tonight. It was nothing collective being done. So
I got to give the Spurs more respect because this is the third game that they beat them in a row. This is like the first time it happened. I'm like, okay, the OKC they need to figure something out. But I don't believe for 1 second. I mean, when you think about their record, they have won how many games going back from last season up until this season without actually losing? You know what I mean? There's something about this team that's giving them fits. I mean, there's quite a few things if you ask me, but I'm not going to go down specifics, y'all. But when it's one thing if you see a team and you haven't, had the chance to make the adjustments is one thing, but when you see them 3 times and you find yourself on the losing side of things 3 times, and this is with Wimby coming off the bench. We're not talking about him starting and playing in in rare dominant form. You know what I mean? Because he's been trying to tone the line, and they've still been able to beat you convincingly, mind you. You know what I mean? Convincingly. And there's something else going on there. I don't think it's just them not boxing out, because and I don't think it's them playing privilege either. I thought for sure being back in OKC today, I'm like, you know what? OKC is going to come out tonight at home on Christmas, and they're going to do something. They're going to figure out a way to beat the Spurs. Even if it's about 1 or 2 points, they're going to figure out a way. I was surprised when I cut the game on. I cut it around halftime. I was like, oh, Spurs they still got their number. They still losing. I said, okay, they're not down by that much. They're going to do something at halftime. They'll come back out, figure something out. But even with everybody they have on a bench, because their team is healthy, like they got nothing but healthy players. It wasn't working. It still ain't work. And I was like, all right. Sometimes certain teams just have your number, and you can be a really, really good team, but there are some teams I see like play other teams. I'm just like, no matter whenever they play that team, they are always on the losing side of it. Like it's happened. It happens sometimes. You're like, how is it like when you go to NFL, right? No matter whenever Josh Allen plays the Texans, 9 out of 10 times they lose that game. It's like they know exactly what to do to get to Josh Allen. And other teams, he can kind of figure his way around the defense, and get outside the pocket and run and jump and knock you over and whatnot. But with the Texans, even before this season, I'm talking about the past couple of seasons, they always have his number.
Yeah.
Like Patrick Mahomes, he don't beat him in a regular season, but when it comes playoffs, then he beat him. You know what I mean? Like then the team wins. It's like it's just something about, like sometimes some teams just give you fits, man. They just give you.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, go.
No, you're fine. Warriors can beat the Spurs if Curry is special. They beat them before. The Warriors have a lot of 3-point shooters. That's always gonna keep your score up. When their whole team is firing on all cylinders, everybody's knocking down threes. They are a hard team to beat. They are very, very hard to beat. You got Moses, you got Draymond, who's knocking down threes. You got Steph knocking down threes. Pajemski, Melton's there. Quentin Post shoots threes. I mean, they're all just swinging the ball, knocking down threes, boom, 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 boom. Like you like, and then you got Jimmy and Nick into the free throw line. They are really hard to beat.
No, I don't see the Spurs. I mean, I don't see the Warriors beating them, even if.
Well, they have beat them. That's
no. I know they beat them. I mean, anybody can beat anyone on a given day, but I'm talking about playoff run. I don't think that the Warriors have the gas to beat them. Not at all. I think that the Warriors may get to a round, but it ain't gonna be against the Spurs. I can tell you that now. Nope. Not with those guys. Because everybody keep putting on the faith of Kuminga.
I'm never going to count that Warriors team out because they shoot such a high volume of threes, and that means you're going to double team Steph. That's the first thing. So that leaves 3 of the players out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you're going ISO, you know what I mean. That means you're leaving people open. And if everybody's knocking down threes, they're going to be a hard team to beat.
Yeah, but
thank you, Bruce.
Yeah, okay, they beat them back to back. But see, once again, this is the part that when they beat these guys for the third time, something clicks in you. Remember, these are young boys, right? And then they got they got Fox out there, right? The original SGA. That's what I call them. These boys can play. So when you put that together with those guys, and we're coming now past Christmas, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Warriors are gonna run out of gas. And a lot of people put a lot of stock in Kuminga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Kuminga is not that. I don't think Kuminga's that guy. I think he's just somebody everybody keeps saying, "Yo, he can be nice. He could be nice. He a could be guy." He's not that guy. You know, a lot of these little gadget guys that they got, they're not gonna last the test.
Kuminga is the most athletic member they have on that team. However, they let him play, and he does really good. And then, like, he'll get hurt. And then, like, he'll lose his spot in the rotation. And then somebody else will kind of come in because you got to keep going. I think Kuminga could be a lot more of an asset. Remember, when Steph was out last season, Kuminga was their leading scorer consistently. Okay? That's consistent. You know, and he's also the most athletic they have on that team. Kuminga is very athletic. And he's super, super young. He's, 23? Just turned 24? About to turn 24? If God willing, he has a lot more years left in the NBA. But you got to let him play.
I'm not writing them off.
No, you can't I'm talking about Steve Kerr. You can't have him you can't have that kind of talent sitting on the bench because you need the athleticism sometimes. When you're playing against like a Spurs team, when you're playing against OKC kind of team, some of the more athletic teams, some of the more younger teams, you need him out there. You need him out there.
Yeah, I think you do too. I just don't think that he's that guy who's going to be the rudder of the ship. He's not going to be that guy who navigates. I'm sorry.
Because Steph is there. So that's never going to happen.
No, I'm just saying. Even when they sit down for a minute, for a hot second, if Steph sit down, for sometimes Steph never comes down.
Before in games, if you actually watch him play.
Yeah. No, I watch him play. I just don't think he has the aptitude to do it. I really don't. I just don't. I don't see him pushing through it. I don't see him pushing.
So what do you mean?
Huh?
We saw him lead the team in scoring when Steph was hurt for quite a few games. So what do you mean he can't? That's a fact.
Kiki Vandeweghe led Denver in scoring, and what did that mean? He was not, and they used to get smoked.
We weren't talking about them losing. We're talking about them actually winning games with him leading the team in scoring.
I know. Listen, I'm not saying that they are a bad team. I'm just saying that I don't see him.
I'm talking about specifically what you said about Kuminga, and what I'm saying is that doesn't make sense when we saw him actually do it last season.
That's right. He can do it. He can lead the team, but that don't mean they're going to win.
But they did win. They didn't lose.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
What are you saying?
A lot of people lead their team, but they don't win.
Okay, but you keep saying that. But I'm saying he actually led the team in scoring, and they actually won games while Steph wasn't there.
But I'm talking about navigating in the playoff to get somewhere else.
Steph was there, so that's a different conversation at that point. If Steph is healthy, no one's going to be leading that team outside of him.
I know, but I'm just saying, I just don't see him as that guy. I don't think he has the mental aptitude to do it. I really don't. He doesn't come across as that guy. Okay, let him score.
I don't go by feelings. I go by actual facts.
No, I'm not going by feelings either. I'm going by what I see.
But you said that him leading the team in scoring doesn't equate to wins. And then I'm like, well, they did win with him being the leading scorer. Then you switched it
But
to playoffs. Like we
well,
can't keep
no,
moving.
that's what we're talking about. We're talking about them. We were talking about people making a run, right? We're talking
You
about
said
teams making a run.
we've seen this. We've seen the Warriors beat the Spurs. And you're saying that they can't beat them, but they have beat them.
But they're not going to beat them. They're not going to beat. They're not going to beat them in the playoffs. They're too old.
You don't know what they can or can't do when the playoffs get here.
They're too old.
You don't know what they can or can't do.
Everyone
on that team is not old.
They're too old. Listen,
everyone's not 35, 36, 38.
They're going to bow out. They're going to bow out by the second round.
Mid-age. Seth is in his 30s if he's playing. Podziemski is young. Quentin Post is young. The new rookie they have, Will Richard, is young. Pat Spencer, he's around like the mid-age, but he's not old at all. He's like late 20s somewhere in there. You know, I can go on and on. Their roster is not old. You're talking about you're talking about Jimmy. You're talking about Steph. And you're talking about
the guys they need. The guys they need to beat.
I'm not going to count Steph because Steph is like ninth in the league in terms of leading, in terms of scoring. Out of like how many players? Not to mention Steph is missing games due to injury, and he's still like the ninth in top 10 leading scoring. So I'm not going to put Steph in that because Steph's condition is top level, like top tier. It's hard to
it is.
Even at 37. So I'm not going to put in that conversation. Draymond, he was never, back in the day, but as of late, you know what I mean? Like, Draymond is not really going to give you 20, 30, 40, 50 points anyway. You know what I mean? He don't need to do that. That's not his role in the team. And Jimmy doesn't look to score. He looks to assist more than he does to score. Yeah. So if he's so they have they definitely can go on a run. Do they have enough to go through the whole entire West? That's a different conversation. And we all know it goes by matchups. Like it depends on who you get matched up with. Some matchups are easier and better than others.
Definitely. Some are, but I know that the Warriors are going to be out by the second round.
You don't know that.
Play mind games with Wemby. Yeah, okay, he'll play mind games with Wemby. Warriors do not need to be that. Don't need to be that guy. Warriors need another guy to go to the rim like Butler. Yeah, I mean they can have the other guy going to the rim like Butler, and that's fine. But what's going to happen?
That. He does sometimes, Moses.
Yeah, but
Big Mo.
Yeah, but that's just my prediction about them. You know what I mean? I just think they're gonna fold by second round.
And I mean, they would have gotten past the second round, I think, this year or last year if Steph, was healthy. But Steph wasn't. He got hurt, and then it just fell down from there.
Yeah,
Steve Kerr wasn't playing Kuminga. Why I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, play Kuminga. He was your leading scorer, but.
See when I call Steve Kerr selfish man, people they doubted me and said, "Hey, he's the greatest coach in the world." But now all of a sudden, it's like
he is a great coach. I don't think he is. He is a great coach. I'm not going to say he's not, in my opinion.
Okay.
Moses' point of attack is horrible. Pods too. I don't think it's horrible. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why he's horrible though. I'm gonna tell you what, as a coach, why I'm not talking about overall. I'm talking about what he do, because coaches get in their own way, and when you don't play certain players and you don't make those certain moves in order to get you from point A to point B, and you got these three old men, I'm gonna call them it's Christmas. I'm gonna call them the three wise men. All right, Jimmy and Draymond, the three wise men. When you got the three wise men out there trying to do things these young boys supposed to do, and all those other guys, I'm gonna tell you, they ain't nothing but gadget men. They're not guys you're gonna rely on. When you about to watch the game, do you be like this? Oh yeah, all right, yeah, Kuminga gonna come through for us. Nope, not at all. Not at all. They won't even get in the game.
What's Kuminga average?
Huh? I don't know what
Kuminga average. What are his strengths?
What is his strength? No, you know what his strength is for real? Offensive rebounding to me. That's what it looks like.
You don't watch Kuminga play.
It doesn't matter.
You have to actually
what you try to do.
If you're going to say somebody
you pick what you want to play.
You got to actually watch them play. Like you can't say what somebody
enough. My eyes tell me
watch them play.
He doesn't have the mental aptitude to do it. He doesn't.
That's your opinion.
No, it's not.
What we've actually seen him do in games says something different. So that's an opinion. I'm dealing with
James
facts.
Draymond's the bench player. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kyle. I was reading that.
No, you're fine. I'm like, I deal with facts. The fact of the matter is, when Steph was out, he led the team in scoring. He led them to wins. That's a fact. That's not an opinion.
They
So
have a.
however you feel about his mental capacity, or his tenacious spirit, or whatever have you, is you're entitled to your opinion. But I'm talking about facts. You can't tell me in one breath he can't lead the team in scoring, or if he does, it doesn't equate to wins.
Okay.
I'm like, well, they did win with him
Okay,
doing
Steph
it.
got hurt,
Then
right?
oh, well, then this, that, and the third. Like, he doesn't have
Wait a minute. All right, let's go with your theory.
I'm asking you a question.
Let's go with your theory, though, Kai. Let's go with it. No, let's go with your theory.
How me somebody can't do something, and when I ask you about the player, you can't actually answer the question.
Just because you arbitrarily pick something out don't mean that it makes you right. Because you pick something out, that makes you right.
Argument with facts. I'm not doing opinions. I can give an opinion about a lot of
things. No, you're arguing the fact that you want to use.
No, I'm arguing the fact you said that he can lead the team to winning. He's not that guy.
All right, but let me ask you a question about it.
That direct comment is inaccurate because we've seen him do it.
All right, let's use your theory.
Then you changed it and said, "Oh, he can lead the team in scoring." That doesn't mean they're going to win. I said, "Well, he did, and they did win quite a few games that way." And then you said, "Oh, okay, and they're never going to change the goalpost again." Then you went to playoffs.
No, I'm not changing the goalpost.
You did 3 times.
All right,
you did 3 times.
All right, go ahead, finish. Go finish your thought. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
3 times. You sat here on this live. It's recorded, and you said Kuminga's not that guy. He cannot lead the team. A fact of the matter is,
it's called fool's gold.
He did it last season.
It's fool's gold.
Like it, he did it.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
And then you said, "Oh,
can I ask you a question?"
The team is scoring. That don't mean that they're going to win games that way. I'm like, well, he did lead, and they did win games that way.
Can I ask you a question?
In the playoffs, you changed it 3 different times.
No, let me ask you a question.
You did. Yes, you did. You changed 3 different times.
He's not that guy, and they're not going to win with him. That's my assessment.
They did win with him, though. They did, and they have. With Steph not playing.
Everybody win games during the season, Kyle. Who cares?
There we go. See, again, we're changing the goalpost now. We're changing the goalpost.
I'm not changing the goalpost.
You are changing it.
Did they win in the playoffs when Steph went down? Did they win?
He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing.
What wasn't he playing?
So I can't do that. I can't say that. That was the $1 million question. Everybody's like, Kuminga is healthy. We've seen him be your best player time and time again. Why
ain't nobody's best player.
I said when Steph is out, whether or not you see it that way, we saw last season next to Steph, Kuminga was the second leading scorer for that team. Those are facts. We don't deal with opinions.
He ain't that guy. Okay, he still ain't that guy.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
I know, but that's your opinion.
No, I'm talking about facts. I'm not talking about my opinion.
Okay. Right.
Y'all gotta go back. If y'all don't be in this chat on this live and whatnot, just throwing up crazy opinions, y'all. All right, show me some facts to back what you're saying. We can't just get on here and report anything to the people now based on how we personally feel.
No, I'm not saying what we personally felt. I said they lost when he was in the playoffs. They lost.
But he didn't play. And so you're saying you made it seem like he was out there and he was just throwing up bricks and he only scored like 2 points.
I never said he threw up bricks. I said to lead them in the playoffs. He's not that guy.
I said you made it seem. I didn't say you said.
Okay.
You're listening to respond. You listen to what I'm saying. He wasn't playing against the Timberwolves, really. He should have been playing, but he wasn't playing. That's Steve Kerr's situation. But that was the topic of conversation because it's like when Steph was out, when Steph was in, he was your second leading scorer. So why you don't have him playing in this? Clearly you need his help. But that's between Steve Kerr and Kuminga, upper management, ownership. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, most definitely.
I have eggnog, Bruce. I just don't want no eggnog right now. Maybe later.
Hey, why would we're not gonna compound this thing with eggnog, Bruce? Come on now. We're gonna
Are you having eggnog, Bruce? Is your eggnog spiked? I don't drink. Yeah, they're gonna keep showing Shaq breaking into this. going breaking his whole wall all day long. Check,
Exactly.
check, big ass. Went clean through it. Wow.
And we all see that old makeshift wall. They have somebody
Wow.
sleeping. Guy's a midget. They're funny, man. They still the best.
Yeah, they really do have great chemistry.
They still the best.
They really are fun to watch together.
Yo,
And shout out to
Shaq got,
Charles Barkley. He lost some weight. He looks healthy. He looks good.
yeah, he does. I know he got a tan. He must have been on vacay, baby. He got that tan
I'm
on.
not drink, but people keep giving me wine. Well, you can cook with wine too. I don't know how much you cook, Bruce, or the missus, but sometimes you can make something with wine. Or maybe your wife
Hey,
likes red wine or something, white wine with dinner. If you guys do that kind of thing.
hey, if somebody keep passing you a glass, Bruce, they trying to leave out the house without you. So watch that, baby.
No spiked eggnog.
You gonna wake up, your car gonna be gone. You know.
No spiked eggnog.
Yeah.
Jamaica's now 63-53, y'all.
Oh, hold up. Where's my thing at? Hold up. I can't do it.
What y'all doing for New Year's? Bruce, what you doing for New Year's?
Woo! Man, I know we were supposed to be going to my friend's house in Texas, but they're going to be up here now because their something got delayed, so now they're going to be up here. So, you know, it'll be different.
I was asking my son that earlier. I was like, did he take like any like a Opazemic or something? I don't know if he did or he didn't, but he looks better. He looks healthier.
Yeah.
He looks healthier. You know what you're doing yet? I know I'm working New Year's Eve always, but like New Year's Eve day, should I say? I get off pretty early though, but I probably would just come home.
Hey, I remember the time we used to hit the club, man. Man, let's hang out.
I've never been to a club on New Year's. I don't really club. I never really have.
Yeah, me and my wife used to go to used to hit used to go out sometime, but then then it's more church stuff now. But it's like, you know, um, we gonna see. I just don't subscribe. I wish I can go to Singapore and see my boy Joseph Prince. That's my baby. I will go to his church or Creflo Dollar Church in Atlanta. I mean, that's doable. But I just don't frequent everybody's church. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we'll see. We
Bruce,
will see.
what do you typically do, Bruce, on New Year's? Are you like, do you and the missus go out? Do you guys stay in, and
Yeah.
watch like what's it, Rockin' New Year's Eve, something like that? I think it comes on CBS, NBC, one of them, ABC, one of them shows. My mom watches it. Ryan Seacrest every year.
Oh my God, Ryan Seacrest.
I never forget when they had Andy Cohen out there with his drunk self. When they got rid of the mayor, De Blasio, he was like,
Wow.
"Thank God, he has been like the worst mayor ever." Sayonara. He was so freaking drunk. I was like,
Really?
"OMG!" And now you can't drink anymore when you do the show because he was out there. He was feeling too nice. I mean, no filter. They were like, "Whoa, this could not happen again." Okay.
What do you got? White boy wasted.
Yeah, a little, just a tad. And they said, okay, we can't have that no more live on the show. So
Yo,
no more drinks
yeah,
until you get off air.
yeah, man. That the alcohol, man. It just lower your inhibitions, man. I remember back in the day, we used to be in line going to the club, me and my boy, and my boy this boy, all he did, he we be turning back them bulls, and then he get like a shot. And next thing you know, he ready to rumble. I was like, yo, dude, not tonight, man. Not tonight. Jesus.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can actually share my screen, so I can show y'all something, because they were kind of giving JJ Redick havoc for this. And I'm like, what's the problem? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kyle.
Oh, I can still hear y'all though. Hear you. Go ahead.
Oh,
I'm trying to
yeah.
find
Almost that. All right. Yeah, but just looking at this this upcoming playoff run, I think everything is going to look kind of different once we hit maybe the I would say like the 60 game mark. I think everything's going to look completely different. I think I think the Spurs really are going to ascend. I think that OKC is going to make a change. And the reason I say that is because it's not because that these guys are not capable of making their run. I think management is going to look at it and go, you know what? We better do something before people find out a method in beating us. Like they may feel like they need something else.
Well, they got 3 games of it already. So hold on, y'all. I said they already have 3 games of it already. Hold on. All right.
Yeah.
This might be it. Hold on.
Let's see. Yeah, not. Kai is the producer. You producing, Kai?
Hold on.
You doing what you do, baby. That's what's up. Yeah, but let me see the scores. What? 63 to 53. Yeah. So they think they're gonna hang on. Yeah. Yo, what do you think about the Sixers boy? What's his name? Eldridge. What's his last name? Eldridge. Do you think they give him enough time? I think that the Sixers have so many players that are alike that they don't have enough time to give. They don't have to allocate enough playing time for him. That's what I think about that. Well, I'm trying to grow my beard, and this thing is itching me like crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on.
Got it. 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1. Cardio. Hook it up, man. But I do put a lot of faith in the Dallas Mavericks. I think that I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And carry a 19-9 record. Post game, JJ Redick about his team.
Does this group have enough as currently constructive guys who just like play that way? And
no, we practice this stuff enough. We review this stuff enough. We show film on this stuff enough that to me it comes down to like just making the choice. It's making the choice.
This is like one of my bucket list things I've had in my career, having both of you in the same place. Two of the best laughs in sports media. Kendrick Perkins joining us now here on First Take. You're welcome, America, for that. Perk, how do you hear JJ Redick when he calls out his team's physicality after last night's loss?
Well, first of all, that ain't it. And it got me thinking about JJ, and this has been a pattern of behavior for him going on these rants. And I know to the public and to the fan base, we think it's funny and we think it's cute, but it's not funny and cute to those guys in the locker room. And JJ has an issue in itself when he comes down to calling out his players publicly in the media, because that's not all that he said. And then when you talk about him, when you talk about the Lakers, listen, the Lakers are not legit title contenders, okay? They can't stop cars at a crosswalk in the school zone. They're that horrible. The Phoenix Suns shot 59% from the field last night, 41% from the three. They don't have the perimeter of personnel to defend at a high level. So again, the Lakers, yes, do they have a personnel problem? Absolutely. But it also comes down to me looking at JJ Redick and saying, hey, dog, yeah, you got this team to the first round of the playoffs, but you ain't won no championships. We have championship coaches in the league today that got real chips that don't call out their players like that. So again, if you're JJ, yes, you want to get the best out of your players. Yes, you want your guys to come to compete every single night at a high level, especially on the defensive end. But also, JJ, you got to have a level of accountability and a level of showing that you're not going to throw your players under the bus every time things are not going the way that you want them to go.
Yeah, I agree with Perk. And look.
Wow.
So, what do you think about what Perk said?
Well, listen, I always say that JJ was a hothead even when he played for the Sixers. JJ he says too much and he does a lot of things for shock value. He's been doing it since he's been on ESPN. They let him get away with a lot of things. We all know why, and he's still doing it. That what he did tonight is called self-preservation. Self-preservation. So when they lose, he can now point to the team and go, "Oh, it wasn't me. It was because of this personal, this personnel that we've currently constructed is not enough, and I need more." And I truly also think that he doesn't know how to say it, but he wants LeBron out of there. Call it male intuition, call it what you want to do. But I think that he cannot really govern his team like he really wants to until LeBron is gone. And until then, he's always going to have that scapegoat as well as the permission he is allowed to say about his players and say those things about his players. But that's what I think.
I like JJ when he was on ESPN as an analyst. I like him now as a coach. One thing I appreciate about JJ, and I'm all for it, I do accountability, y'all. If you know Kaja, you know how I feel about lack of accountability. That irritates my soul worse than anything. And I always say, it's one thing if your star player is out and you can't account. You're not going to make up for Luka's offense and everything, right? Because he's so prolific offensively. So we understand that, right? He accounts for 30 plus points, 10 rebounds, another 7-8 assists. Austin Reeves is also out. But he was talking about what's going on. You good? Because you're looking down.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just closing something out before I make noise.
He was talking about the lack of effort. The Suns, if you guys watch the Suns play, the Suns are a bit on the struggle bus this season, okay? Now, I thought the Suns were going to be better. I said that like when I did my whole draft episode. If y'all didn't see it, make sure you go back and look at it. But I said this, I did have the Suns being a better team, but they should not have looked as good as they did against the Lakers. Mind you, they're missing Jalen Green. Kamal Malawaki plays not really. Mark Williams has been a great addition from Charlotte. Dylan Brooks has stepped his game up. Okay, like he's been accounted for like 20 plus points on this team that finally letting him do more than just play defense, which has been really great to see him. Move into a different level, tap into a different level of his game. But in terms of JJ, there is nothing wrong with a coach, in my opinion, calling out players and saying, "Look, I need you to play hard." Like we watch videos on it, we talk about it, and then we get out here and I don't know. Like a coach cannot play the game for you. Now, sure, Luka can come back and he can give you a nice over-the-shoulder assist, and he can lob, Jackson Hayes up, for the 2-point dunk, and we can ooh and ah. But there's certain effort that was not there the past couple of games. That's what he was talking about. So if you're playing hard and losing is one thing, but they were not playing hard. They were not, which is why they got out physical. They got bum rushed by the Suns. Okay, I mean body rocked, and that was a lack of effort. That had nothing to do with Luka not being there, Austin Reeves not being there because of a calf strain. You have to also have heart. I always say this. One of the reasons why OKC always thrives is because they're an egoless team, so it seems. And no matter who comes in, they're going to do whatever they need to do to help that team win. If they got to stand in the corner and shoot open threes, they're going to be in that corner shooting open threes. If you got to rebound, they're going to rebound. If they got to dive for the ball, they're going to dive for the ball. They're all active hands throughout the whole entire team. Everybody has active hands here. Everybody has active hands there. If you got to tip the ball the whole game, that's your job to tip the ball. They tip the ball the whole game. That's their job. Whatever their job is, they buy into it and they commit 250%. That's how they win games. It's not so much that they have a whole like 20 plus scorers that give you 20 plus points a night. That's not it. It's how hard they play and their willingness to do whatever needs to be done, whatever role and capacity to help the team win. The Lakers, when I watch them play, obviously, like Perk said, and I've been said this myself, they don't have enough on the roster. You know what I mean? To win a championship, in my opinion. But when it comes to effort, we should never be watching a team like they're not even trying out there. They're just out there going through the motions. They're just out there passing the ball, putting a shot up. Oh, it didn't go in. No rebound. Like, we're not boxing out at all. We're jogging up and down the court, lackadaisical. That's what he was talking about. So I'm here for the accountability. Like, what we doing out here? Like, we came to play a game, or we came to just watch the Suns just bum rush us, and that's the point. So I don't mind it. So yeah, I don't mind it at all for me. I think a coach should be able to call you out. Your fellow teammates should be able to call you out. If you didn't do your job, leave your attitude at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't care about,
I know. I'm with you. I'm with you with that.
Did you rebound? You got what, 2 rebounds? You should be given at least 10 a game? Oh, okay. Leave your rebound. That's your job. Whatever your job is, do it.
Yeah. I mean, when I look at them, like the Lakers, the thing I most look at sometimes is basically how they run their offense. And to me, this is just me. I know, like I'm always big on point guard. I just don't like the way they run their offense. I just think that they do a lot of things that like a lot of other players do, teams do, when they just like to circulate that ball and shoot that three. They still not getting Ayton. I'm sorry, I kept calling Anton. Ayton into the mix of things. I don't like the way that
He hasn't been there also.
Yeah. Well, he, off and on, but still, I still don't like the way they utilize him. They just, it's just not enough.
And that's a coaching thing right there. Like, if he's not utilizing or your players properly or developing your players properly, that's one thing. But when it comes to effort, I don't care who you have on the court. You should always be playing your hardest and your best. There's no excuse for that. Like, if you can't play hard until Luka's there, I don't want you on my team.
But see, I don't dig the fact that you brought this guy into your fold, and he looks exactly like he did when he was with matter of fact, he looks worse than he did when he was with the Suns. I'm talking about when Chris Paul was running the point. He looked better. He looked better. He looked better then.
Who?
But after that, he looked like trash.
Who? What's like the owl?
Ayton.
He has some nights when he looks better than others. But again, a lot of that to me goes back to effort. There were some nights I see him go out there and he puts up he's like an A+ in terms of effort. And some nights he's just very chill out there, like he really could care less about helping them win the game. That's a you thing. You're a grown man. Like, I'm not taking you back into the corner like, DeAndre, what's going on? Can you tell me why you're not playing hard? Can you tell me
seriously?
Like, no, I don't do excuses when it comes to effort. If you take 10 shots and you miss all 10, I'd rather you do that than not even attempt a shot at all.
God, just because a man can make a baby don't make him a dad. You get what I'm saying?
We're talking two different things.
No, that's just an analogy.
Extreme example. Like, come on now.
No, I'm just saying, it is a great example because it doesn't mean. It doesn't mean it's a great example. It's a great example because a lot of guys have the package, but they don't make you a dad.
And that's a choice for you not to be there. Unless you have a mom who's like, you can't come around, I'm going to call the cops, and she's making it real crazy and difficult for you, that's something different. But other than that, if you do have a situation, then step up.
But every player is not created equal. He needs certain things, and they're not giving it to him.
We're talking about his effort. We're not talking about other things. Your effort is from you. No one can make you play harder than you want
but see,
to.
This is where we separate.
We're not going to pretend.
No, this is where we separate, guys.
Somebody makes you go out there and do your radio show?
No.
Or is that you?
That's me.
Okay, so then that's you. That's your effort. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's on you.
I know,
no one is making you do it. When you edit your clips and you take hours doing it, oh no, I was working on your radio show, getting your interviews and whatnot. That's you
Yeah.
taking that effort to go out there and email, make phone calls, whatever it is to get your
Yep.
interview. That's all. That's a you thing. And whether
Exactly.
or not you always get the interviews that you want to get, or you got to keep emailing to get an interview, you're still taking the time out to do it.
Definitely.
And that's what I'm talking about.
But this is what I mean when I say this.
Ooh, 73.56. Go ahead. 75.58. Continue.
Some people, I'm not going to say men, some people need people to navigate them. They are truly sheep. Some people are truly.
You're absolutely right. You're right. Some people need people to help them in life. But when it comes to being a parent, that's a different kind of conversation, number one.
I know,
but when it comes to basketball, Ayton is tall enough to get rebounds. If you're not even trying to get a rebound, that's a you thing. You don't need Luka to say, "Get that rebound, Ayton."
Yes, they do. Yes,
no,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, some guys do. You gotta be in some guys' ear all the time. That's how some men are. I can't listen. Listen, no. They still got talent.
Yes.
So what you got to do, you got to recognize who your personnel is, and you got to go and say, you know what? I need somebody to navigate this ball. I need somebody to go. Some guys are moment by moment guys, Kai. That's just the way it is.
If you want a player that somebody has to constantly say, "Hey, get that rebound, please. Hey, can you try to box out, please, after the free throws?" If that's how you want to coach your team, then that's your business. But it don't sound like JJ like that. Ime even says it. If I don't see you coming to practice and playing hard, you're not playing here on this team.
That's fine, and he don't have to pick him.
And if you look
but if you do pick him,
and then he got rid of Cam because Cam Whitmore was on that train, not doing what you had to do to the best of your ability. It went from him playing to him riding the bench to him being shipped off to Washington. We don't have top people here who are not motivated to win. So if you're going to show up and do what you got to do, you're going to be shipped out. And that he was.
But here we go. This is where we are, though. This is where we are.
That's that.
And this is where we are with it. And unfortunately, this is why he plays sometimes, because you need the right point guard, the right person in his ear, constantly telling him what to do. Because some people are really sheep.
The Rockets don't have that issue. No matter what team Ime coaches for, they're all going to play hard. That's just who he is as a coach. He don't accept anything less. He coaches hard.
They shouldn't have picked him then. And that's why they're in the rut.
I'm not talking about. I was using Ime as an example in terms of him pushing his players and getting the best out of them. The first thing, people can want the best for you no matter what it is. I can see you being the next LeBron, so to speak, in my eyes. But you have to also want that and want to work for it. I can wake you up at 5 a.m. like, hey, let's go to the gym. I can drive you there. I can run next to you on a treadmill. I can lift weights with you after that. I can go to the shootout with you. I can get all your rebounds and it makes you feel better. But when it comes time for a game and you out there, because at that point, your trainer's not with you on the floor. They've been with you throughout the entire week leading up to it. We watched film together. We had conversation. Yep. I gave you a massage. I wrapped you up, gave you your ankle tape, gave you some Gatorade. When it comes time to show up, if you're not even trying, then there's nothing I can do for you at that point.
But see, this is where personality differs. Because basically, as I said before, some guys need that. And they won't get better. They will not get better because everybody sometimes needs a come-up friend. A lot of people didn't brush their teeth, didn't wash their ass certain times until they got that come-up friend. And that once they start seeing them, like, oh, all right, you iron your clothes, I iron mine. Oh, you actually comb your hair. I'm going to comb mine now. Until you get a come-up friend, that's when things start getting better. We see things in life.
And again, you still have made the choice to say, let me do something different.
Because the come-up friend is right beside you. That's why.
But you still had to do it on your own. They're not brushing your teeth for you.
But it still may take years. And that's the part. This is the whole part about being a leader. Some people are just sheep.
It still goes back to the person doing what they have to do for themselves first and foremost.
But they sometimes need somebody. They need a hand up their back, Kai. They really do.
We got past that part. If you're telling me that he saw such and such do X, Y, and Z, and he said, let me follow such and such do X, Y, and Z, he still had to make that mental choice to say, let me follow him
Let me
and
do
do
it.
what he's
Yeah.
doing. So it still goes back to the person.
It goes back to him, Kyle, but then
your friends are out
but
there brushing
sometimes
your
with
teeth for
people,
you.
they're inconsistent, and you got to remind them. You got to remind them all the time. All right, come on now.
Which
You
is
gotta get up.
exactly why,
Come-
it's exactly why, like Perk said, the Lakers are not championship contenders.
Oh
If
yeah,
you got,
I'm not disputing that. I'm
so
not
never,
disputing
like I
that at
said,
all.
you know, like you got to want things for yourself. Even with Luka
Oh,
out there, I can pass you the ball, but you still got to lob it. You still got to dunk it.
oh yeah, definitely.
That's on you.
Oh, that part is only. But
I gave
my
you a
whole
nice
point.
pass. What you
But
gonna
the
do with
whole
it?
point is he still need that guy, and that's why I stand with it. That's what. Unfortunately, that's just how it is with some guys. That's just how it is. It don't matter. No matter how you try to look at it, try to cut it, they still
I
need
don't.
somebody in their ear.
And the people who are like that are the ones that don't really excel in the NBA.
And that's
When you think
fine.
about it.
Then you shouldn't have. Then you shouldn't pick them. Then it
And
goes back to JJ
I said I
and his
wouldn't.
dumb decision.
Well, I
So
think
it's
that because
JJ's fault.
Luka wanted him there. You know, they're trying to make Luka happy. That was a Rob Pelinka thing. That wasn't all JJ.
Okay, well, whoever it's still, but it's guess who problem it is.
But like I said, we're talking about two different conversations. Right now, I'm talking about people's effort. Your effort is controlled by you.
I mean, your effort is controlled by you, but people are sheep.
There's no buts when it comes to your effort. It's controlled by you. How much you want to put in, how little is on you.
Okay, but once you hire somebody with that mindset and with that work ethic, then that's what you're going to get, right?
Yeah, once you hire them, yeah.
All right.
But I'm not
There
talking about
there
once
you
you
have
hire
it.
them. But I'm
There
not
you
talking
have
about
it.
I'm talking about two different things.
No,
I'm
but the point
I'm
is that
talking about individual effort. That's all. That's it. I'm not talking about who you hire, why you hire them, should you hire them. I'm talking about effort because they were kind of ringing or going in on JJ for what he said about calling out his players, and I'm like, he was absolutely right. Like we spoke about this. We had practice. We watched the film. We did everything we were supposed to do. Then we got to the game, and then y'all just said the hell with it. So at that point, as a coach, I can do nothing more. If we went over the breakdowns, you know, I drew the plays up, we had the conversation, we practiced it a few times, the different plays, and you still
no.
get out there, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna even try. That's on you thing. The coach can't play for you too.
Yep, then get rid of him. Then get rid of
They
him.
didn't just lose because of Ayton, and Ayton actually hasn't been playing.
I know.
So,
Yeah, I know, but we are talking about him. So I'm like, well, then get rid of him.
well, you used him as an example. I wasn't talking about him at all. I
Oh,
wasn't talking
okay.
about I wasn't talking about any one player. I was talking about just in general in terms of the effort from the team. That's what
Uh-huh.
he was calling out. The lack of effort from the team as to why they lost.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
That's what he
definitely.
was
But yeah,
talking about.
yeah, but that's who that's who we targeted, and so
I didn't target him because he wasn't playing.
okay, well that's why I targeted.
Yeah, I was talking about their team. I wasn't talking about one individual player. You know, you win and lose as a team. You don't just lose because one person's not boxing out.
I beg to differ, but
In a team sport, it's never just one person.
it can.
Now, if we're talking about golf, it's a different conversation.
That's a different argument. But I'll leave that alone. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
79-58.
79-58, baby. Lord,
Ayton is back tonight.
they giving out Christmas gifts early.
He definitely sold that. Sangoon sold that a little bit.
Yeah.
He was like, oh. It's like, dude, you're okay. You're not that hurt now.
Mm-hmm.
Call overturned. The call has been overturned, people.
Man, look at these Rockets, man. They on cruise control right now. All right, Aiden. Oh. Ooh. They just, right in the middle, doing whatever they want to do to the Lakers. We know Luka ain't gonna play no defense.
He's actually got a little bit better this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. He's not going to give you like. He's not going to be Luke Dort out there, but he's been okay. I've seen him get some stops, seen him force some turnovers. Like, okay, I'll take that. But I mean, honestly speaking, like I think if the Bulls with Luka, like you like what you see is what you get. He's going to give you 35 points more, maybe. He's going to give you.
Definitely.
He's going to give you 9 rebounds. And then he might give you like 10 assists. You know what I mean? But I don't think he's going. It is at this point. I don't think we should stop looking for him to give you all that and defend. Luka said, I ain't doing all that. I give you 35 plus. I give you 10 rebounds. I give you 12 assists. I ain't giving you no more than that. Have somebody else do it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I always would take Luka.
LeBron only attempted 6 shots in this game. You got to take more than 6 shots in a game like this, LeBron.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what, Brian? Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why LeBron not taking shots?
He's taking some now. Go ahead.
He's not. LeBron not taking shots has to do with LeBron. LeBron hates to be the GOAT. I'm the scapegoat. I'm sorry, because people will blame him. Like he was like, well, I didn't take that many shots. I ain't get my hand on the ball. Because he want to blame everybody else. That's LeBron 101.
But they're not making the shots though.
Yeah, that's LeBreezy.
But the shots are not landing.
I was a heavy LeBron fan for 10 years. Trust me. I see all his little gadgets that he do.
Well, I'm talking about in this game. I'm not going down his history. And in this game, he was passing the ball more than he was trying to score. Now he's trying to score more. You know what I mean? At first he was just he was out there playing some defense, guarding KD a little bit, but he wasn't really looking to score.
Yeah, when it's insurmountable, he's going to take the shots, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Maybe. But I also feel like in this point in his life, he knows that the reins are now being handed over to Luka. So I think he lets Luka guide the team more than he did last season when Luka first got there.
Everybody knows. Oh, Luka got steal. All right, 77.
77, huh? Oh
no, I'm talking about his number. I'm talking about he went to the well.
Hopefully, it's LeBron's last year. People playing with LeBron tends to be scapegoats. Ask Nick Wright and Shannon 23 million sharp.
Tell him, Bruce. Exactly. I remember when he got he did it to Kevin Love when KD came down and pulled up with a jumper in his grill, and he gonna turn to Kevin Love and go, "Why you ain't blocked that?" I was like, "Man, stop! Who's the athletic one out of you two? You should have blocked that." Come on, man. LeBron always doing that. Got Kevin Love seeing a therapist because LeBron.
That happened like a decade ago. People can change, y'all. Focus on where he is now.
LeBron ain't changed. He's that
Focus on where he is now.
He's that same guy, blaming other people, flopping, same stuff. He always does.
Who has he blamed this season on the Lakers for anything?
Huh? Oh,
who has he blamed?
Oh, he has passive aggressive tendencies though. He does stuff to say, "Well, it's not my fault." That's what he does. It's not my fault.
So you're going by his actions and assessing what he means, but he didn't actually say this, correct?
Hell yeah, I'm doing that. Don't you do that? Don't you do that? You said accountability. What you think accountability is?
No, I'm not accountability. I listen to what people are saying. I don't just look at somebody and say, "Oh, this is what he meant. This is what he's doing." I don't do that. So when you said he made somebody a scapegoat, I thought you meant he called somebody out like JJ did. But you're talking about
LeBron has done that in time past. He's done that many a time.
I said this season. I'm not
this season?
What he did 3 seasons ago.
No, he's smarter. He's older now. He's smarter. He knows what he's doing.
People do not change. Look at who got a second mandate last year. He is putting names on buildings. Now, people can change. I don't believe that, Bruce. And I might just talk about LeBron at this point. I think anybody can change if they want to. And that's just in life. I'm not even talking about basketball right now.
Pin that down. All right, the Shepherd boy got the ball up top, baby, running this offense. That's why they look like they look. They
He
got the
actually had
Shepherd.
been on the floor. He wasn't on the floor for a little while this game, if you noticed.
Yeah, not too much. That's all right. He's still a Shepherd boy.
They've still been winning.
Yeah,
quite convincingly.
yeah. Because truthfully, Houston been running the system on them, man. They've been running like these plays that has been like excellent, man.
You put it on Reed though. You said Reed. That's why. Like,
Back to a lot of things gonna be some things gonna be tongue in cheek because I'm messing around because he is the Shepherd boy. But he is that dude.
Okay.
Of course, I'm gonna hype him up a little bit. Come on now.
Okay.
Girl, this is TV. You know what I'm talking about.
He's played 13 minutes.
That's all he needs.
He has 0 assists.
That's all he needs.
He has 1 rebound.
That's all he needs. And they up by what? 20 points.
But again, he's been on the bench for quite some time, and they've still been up. So it's not because of Reed. It's not because of him. You can't say somebody's the reason why somebody winning and they on the bench.
God, why do you take everything so technical?
Because you said it. Because you actually said it. You said, we spoke about the score, and you said that's why they up. No, it's not why. Not in this game because he hasn't been playing. He was on the bench.
Woo! All right. You're right. He wasn't in the game, but he in there now.
He wasn't in the game.
That's all right. He's still the Shepherd boy. He's still the point guard that they need.
Okay. That's the point guard that you think they need.
Next step. Big Adams, man. He must have eaten some chicken. He got oil on his hands.
LeBron did not change. He is not that good anymore, so he has no power. I'm not like the biggest LeBron fan, but one I'm more of a Steph Curry fan. So let me just put that out there. LeBron is playing the game that he wants to play right now. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a matter of him not being good anymore. You know what I mean? I think, honestly speaking, I think LeBron, like earlier in the beginning of the season, when they said, "Oh, LeBron's out because he had sciatica," I'm like, LeBron is out by choice and management. They know that he's older. They're trying to preserve him for playoffs. And I understand because he's older. And you need him for playoffs. Like, you're not going to win playoffs without him with this roster the way they have right now. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, you definitely need LeBron to be there and be healthy during the playoffs. You're not going to win with just AR and Rui Hachimura and Luka and Jackson Hayes. It's not going to happen. Not the way the West is stacked.
Exactly.
But I mean, last season, like LeBron was still averaging more than half of the players like 20 years younger than him.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about points and assists. His points and assists and rebounds actually went up than the year before last. So if LeBron wants to, you know what I mean? I think when he needs to, he'll put on. Right now, I think it's pretty clear in the summertime the way things went. Listening to Rich Paul speak and say certain things, I think it's pretty obvious that they've made it so like this is Luka's team. They gave LeBron what he wanted. They hired JJ because LeBron had a relationship with him. That's how JJ got the job.
I'm here.
But they brought Bronny in. You know what I mean? You drafted your son. You got the championship. You know what I mean? Like, now we're equal. Luka's here now, and you can tell like Luka is obviously taking over. I think LeBron has taken a step back. Like, there's certain things that I think LeBron, he's like, I see him letting Luka do certain things that before he would normally not let him do, that he would have done himself.
Yes.
So it's like, I'm giving you the respect. Your team now, this is the way they want it, so you go ahead. You got it.
Yeah. But this is what I would say that about LeBron, what I've learned about him as a player over the years. LeBron will definitely let Luka lead, not only by virtue of him getting out of the way, but because he knows that the Lakers cannot win a championship. So he's like, I'm not going to be the reason that we lose. So I'm smart enough to put just enough in to make my averages and do what I have to do. But Luka's going to be the guy. He's going to be the scapegoat. And that's what LeBron does. and he does it better than anyone else.
That's also the way management wanted it. That's the way they set it up in the offseason. Like, you could tell the way they move things that they wanted it to be like Luka future.
Yeah, they do.
Look at Woj. And like I said, so if you want to go that way, I'm gonna take my step back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let him lead the way you want him to, and whatever happens, happens, or don't happen. But
yeah,
if you want it that way, don't put it on me if it don't work out. So I'm with LeBron in that. Do what you got to do. I'll step back, no problem. And like, I'll step back, let you do it the way you think you need to do it.
Yeah, I mean, most stuff. I mean, it's gonna it's definitely gonna be what it is when it comes to LeBron, because he's notorious, man. I mean, if you just all you got to do is look at his history, stuff that happened through time, and how he handled things, and you'll see the manifestation, all of it, just all amalgamating into a vacuum right now. You know, and you'll see all this.
Just so you know, tonight there are -7 with Reed on the floor.
That's all right.
Just for tonight. I'm not talking about every game.
Listen. Let me tell you something about those little stats that everybody like to use. They like to use analytics. Analytics is bullshit.
Well, I told you, like, watching this game, even before I looked at that he wasn't the reason tonight they were winning. I had said that. And that's just from the fact that he was on the bench. Forget looking at the stats. And then I looked at them and I said, because you keep saying, Shipper boy, because you keep saying that. So that's when I'm going to look at the stats to see, okay, like, what's the plus with him on the floor versus the minus? And
it don't matter.
Tonight, those things do matter.
Because let me tell you why. You just said out of your own mouth. Wait, all right, let me say this.
Matter.
All right, go ahead.
Stats don't always matter. You know what I mean? But
let me say this.
But if you're gonna say on this live that the team is winning because of someone, then what you're saying and the facts gotta support it. I didn't just say Kuminga's led the team to wins because that's how I felt. I said it because I watched the game and he actually did it.
Uh-huh.
And that's a difference. I don't do it like my personal opinion.
Okay, 5 minutes ago, you just said that LeBron was passing the ball, but they wasn't making the shots.
He was passing the ball.
He had
6 shot attempts.
But what I'm saying is, you said, and they weren't making and you followed up by, but they're not making the baskets.
Yeah, I'm talking about his lack of points tonight, his lack of offense.
No, I'm talking about the people he was passing to.
Because he was passing, he wasn't shooting.
Okay, all right. So that means that he could have had a possible. Let's say he passed the ball 8 times. He could possibly had like 6 of those 8 passes, 6 more assists. So that's why that's why these little analytics don't work, because somebody could be missing that, because they're missing their basket. Don't mean that I'm not doing my job. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But Reed wasn't doing anything on the bench.
Huh? That's all right.
Because you said that's why they were winning specifically.
Yeah, and I also said I was playing a little tongue in cheek. I'm playing with you because we argue about him. That's all.
No, you were dead ass. You got caught out there and you tried to backtrack.
Also, now you're trying to call me crazy.
You backtrack. You backtrack when you say something and you get caught out there. You backtrack.
God, you know what?
You backtrack. Yeah,
I don't call you out, but
I tell you
what?
Tell you that all the time. I always tell you that, and you know that.
You know, but I just take it easy on you. You know why? Because I know you. Because you put the gloves on too fast.
You're not taking nothing easy on me. I'm going by facts. I don't do with opinions. You don't really watch a lot of the players that you be talking about. So like that's why you can't get in this ring, because you're not prepared. You can't go back and forth about Kuminga. You don't really watch him play.
Well, let me ask you a question. Why is Coach didn't put him in, Kai? Does the coach see what I see?
I think they want to trade Kuminga, honestly speaking, and they don't want him to get hurt.
Oh, so since last year they want to trade him.
That's
After leading the team to wins, They want
Well,
to
if
trade
you
him,
were paying
and they still
attention,
haven't
if
traded
you
him.
were paying attention to what's going on with Kuminga, there was a whole thing about his contract and things of that nature that was going back
I
and forth
know
for a
that,
long time. So,
and they sorted some of it out, didn't they?
and then they
Exactly.
finally figured something out, and I believe they're eligible. Kuminga's the most valuable piece that they have, honestly speaking. You can try to
God,
trade
you
Steph.
think because people don't pay
You can
attention to
try.
what you pay attention to, they don't know what the fuck they talking about.
I'm
That's
talking. I'm
what
not
you
talking
think.
people. I'm talking about you, not people.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm talking
Okay.
about when I say people.
Okay, so before you say me, don't speak of like no generalize it. I'm talking about you.
No, you say because I don't look at because I don't bring up what you bring up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Where you at?
When I ask you
Okay,
a question, you never really have an answer. When
I
you
don't have
put
to answer your question. I don't have to answer your question.
you're on the line when
Your
we're
question
talking
is a
about
moot point. It's an
it.
opinion. It's a
No, it's
butthole.
not.
That's all. That's
No,
all
it's
it is.
not. No, it's not. You made a statement about Kuminga. You said he's not the guy. He doesn't
He
help. You
ain't
pretty
the
much were saying
guy.
he's not the guy. I said,
Why
okay,
coach won't play him then?
I said when Steph was out,
Why is
he
coach won't play him?
led the team in points.
Why,
He led them
why
to
coach won't
wins.
play him, Kyle?
You yelling over me is not changing the argument here, sir. It's not.
Don't make that the issue.
It's
That's
not.
not the issue.
No, because you keep doing it because you got caught out there. When
I'm
I
not
asked you,
caught.
you made a comment very specific about Kuminga, and I said,
Yep.
okay, well, you said he can't do such and such. I'm like, but he did do it. And then you said, oh, but just because they led them in points doesn't mean that they can't win. Okay, but they did win. And then you said, well, it's got nothing to do with playoffs. So you keep moving it each time. You did that 3 different
No.
times because
We were
you feel he's not the guy. And I'm like, he has been. And when Steph
No.
was there last year, it was him and Steph that were leading the team in points and wins, not just in points.
And he's not the guy.
That's your opinion.
He's not the guy.
That's your opinion.
Vinnie Johnson,
And when
Kiki
I asked
Vandeweghe,
you flat out, I said,
all guys who can score. Who cares?
Kuminga's
Who
strengths?
cares?
You had no answer. None
It
whatsoever.
doesn't matter.
Because you
He's
can't
not
answer.
using them.
Because you can't answer. That's why.
It doesn't matter, Kai.
It doesn't. People say that when they don't have an answer for a question. I know how that goes. When somebody calls
I'm
you out, they
telling
say,
you
answer the
because he
question.
doesn't
It
have the
don't matter.
mental aptitude. When it
How
comes
do you know?
down,
How
when
do
it
you know
comes,
how strong he is mentally? How do you know that?
because I look at him play.
Okay.
I look at him. I look
Once
at
again,
him in
there go your
between.
feelings.
No, wait a minute.
There go your feelings
Let me answer
again.
Let me answer it.
Again.
I
There go
look
your
at him
feelings
in
again.
between the lines, and I'm looking at him run up and down the court, and the things
Okay.
that he do at times. Where you at? Where you at, Kai? Okay.
I'm trying to go back to these comments so I don't miss
His
them. Go ahead. After you go. Go ahead.
His athleticism allows him to get to the hole just
there
like
you go.
Dominique Wilkins did, just like Gerald Wilkins did, but it doesn't produce in the long run. So it may give you short-term victories, but it's not going to give you a championship in the long run. He's a joke.
First off,
He's a gadget guy.
They need more than just Kuminga to win a championship.
Now you're moving the goalpost. Now you're moving the goalpost.
No,
Don't tell me about nothing else. Let's stay right on him.
because we were talking about them winning games, and then you went to, and then when your point was null and void, you went someplace else. And then
I'm not going anywhere else. I'm still right here.
And then you went to the championship. We can sit here and go back for any team. It's a team effort. Nobody wins just on. Steph didn't win nothing when Klay was hurt. Period. He had Draymond, but when Klay wasn't
We're
there,
talking about
they didn't
Kuminga.
win a championship.
Stop moving the goalpost.
And I love Steph, but he didn't. Draymond was still there. When Draymond wasn't there, they lost. You know what I mean? It goes together. It goes together. A championship is a team thing, not individual.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So that's my point. So if we're gonna pick them win the championship on Kuminga and Steph, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
This is what I have to say about him.
Responding to what you said about Kuminga. What's up, Mel? What's up, Mel? How you doing, my guy? Merry Christmas. But when you talk about
Hey, Mel.
when you talk about one person, specifically Kuminga, and I'm like, when you say one thing about him not being able to beat the guy, I'm like, but he was though, and he did for that time that he was able to do it, and he did it quite effectively.
It doesn't matter, Kyle. A lot of people
You
can
can't
score.
say it don't matter. You can't. And
Kiki
again,
Vanderway and Alex English led Denver
we're talking
25.
about
Each averaged 25
Kuminga.
points, and they were garbage. Garbage.
Kuminga.
So they
And
didn't rebound.
still
Garbage.
won. They still won games with him, is the point. They didn't lose with him, is what I'm saying. If he was out there dropping 50, 40 points and they
Kuminga's
lost,
a nut. That's what he is.
that's
He's a
something
nut.
different. But they didn't lose with him.
It
They
doesn't
weren't
matter.
losing.
So what?
So
He can
when you
score a
keep
little
saying he
bit,
can't
and
do
he ran
something
around and he got his
that we
points.
actually saw him do, it's not making sense.
But when
Now,
it,
you
when it's time to get a
wanna look out
calculated
there,
bucket,
right?
when
Because
it's
you
time for him to
believe
get an
and you
ISO
see
bucket,
it,
he can't.
that he's not the guy. That's just something different. But you can't
He
tell me
ain't
that
the guy.
that he didn't do something that I saw him do, and it resulted in winning. Those are facts. Those are facts.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You
Your
still ain't the guy.
opinion is looking at him and saying he's such and such. That's your opinion that you're taking from looking at him.
Hey, Bruce, leave my blood pressure. My blood pressure is fine, bro.
Mel, what you get for Christmas? Or what did you get for Christmas? Yeah, I'm always down for a good debate.
No, you down to tell people what you want them to know.
No, I said actual facts. You don't know anything when it comes to Kuminga, and it's obvious from your lack of argument. That's why
No,
you keep moving the
I know.
goalpost.
I know what I see on the floor, and
You
that's
know
why
what
it's
you
crazy behind
think
stay on
you
the bench.
see.
That's
You know
why
what
it's
you
crazy
think
behind
you
on the
see.
bench.
That's not what you think you see. That you think you see.
Oh my God! See,
You go on your opinions. When I look at him, I see this. I look at his face and I see that. I don't go by that. I'm looking at what you actually bring in the game.
So I got to go by what you go by in order to have to prove something right.
About what Kuminga brought to the team, and I'm
He don't
telling you
bring that to the team. He's not that guy.
Dude, he was leading the team when Steph was out.
He's not that guy.
Scorer when Steph was there.
Fool's gold.
Those are facts. Those are
Fool's
facts.
gold.
You keep changing it.
Fool's gold. That's what he is.
It's not fool's gold.
It's fool's gold.
No, it's not.
Kuminga was not given a fair shot. He is raw, but he has to play to get better. According to some people, he already better.
He has gotten better. He has. And when you hear every sports show backing up what I'm saying, like, why is your second best player not playing? What are you doing? It's not just me seeing it. I've never been in the NBA. I'm not an NBA coach or NBA exec.
I'm not saying that, Kyle.
I didn't say
We're
you
just having a conversation, girl.
What I'm saying is when I hear people say it, I know it's not just me. That's my point. So if you're gonna sit on here and tell me about Kuminga not, being the guy or being that guy, whatever have you,
he ain't the guy.
And I saw him lead the team to wins when the guy Steph was out. It's not so what. That's a fact. That means something.
How many wins did he get, Kyle? Come on, let's break it down. How many wins did he get?
That means something.
That means something. 5, 10,
something.
20.
You're not leading the team to wins by only scoring 5 points. You sound
no.
Like
I said how many wins. I didn't say points. I mean, how many? I said how many wins, Kai. I didn't say points.
Go look at it.
Okay, I'll go.
Then you'll be well equipped for this argument because right now you're losing.
I'm not losing because that's why his coach put him on the bench because his coach understands what I understand.
No, he doesn't. And if you went by what you understand, the Pacers would have got swept last year. That didn't happen either. So your assessment of basketball is null and void.
Okay, I was wrong, but they still lost.
Tyrese also got hurt.
They still lost.
That's the hey.
Remember, you said it's a team. You said it's a team effort. You said it's a team effort, right?
It's a team effort.
All right, so now why you pointing out? Why you pointing out him now?
He is their best player. He is their best player. We all know
that. But see how you use it when you want to. See how you use that when you want to.
When Tyrese is not there, how many games did they win without him? Huh? When Tyrese is not there, how many games did they win without him?
Here she go with her arbitrary questions. Here she go. Go ahead. You go ahead and tell me.
You said
it doesn't matter. You said that basketball is a team sport, and you win as a
Good.
team. Now
Sport.
you're trying to change the goal, but now you're moving the
I didn't
goalpost.
change anything.
Yes, you are. You're
No,
moving
I
the
didn't.
goalpost.
No, I didn't.
That's
You said
real
the
fake.
Pacers
That's
were going to
fake.
get swept, and you were wrong. Flat
That's
out
fake.
wrong.
That's fake.
I can post a text here in this chat if you want to. You're dead wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong. And I quote, they're going to get swept. Swept. And you're going to be as hot as fish grease when it happens. Verbatim. And they went 7
Kyle,
games.
we were texting, and that's what I said. I did say that.
I know you did. And I had a
I
text.
know. All right.
I'm just not going to put it here in the chat. But I know what you said. So the point is your assessment of basketball is not always spot on.
Who's this?
You did. You make it
I
seem
said
like
who? I said who?
you
Whose
make it seem
assessment
like
is
what you
always
say
spot
is-
on?
And then what you say is like, no, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. I'm like, okay, let you tell it. They should have
right.
got some.
Woo!
Let you tell it.
No, let
Marcus
Concha tell it.
won't win anything without Reed. Even though he pretty much spent the whole year on the bench last year, and they still got to the playoffs.
They ain't have to use him like Kaminga.
But nevertheless, they need him out there.
Nevertheless,
They need him
exactly.
to win.
Exactly.
They need him to win.
Exactly.
They need him
Exactly.
to win. That's what you said.
Exactly.
Exactly is right. They need him to win, yet they won without him. And then winning convincingly in this game without him, he's on the bench.
I'm sorry.
But let you tell it, they got to have Reed on the floor. Otherwise, it all falls apart.
No, because the Lakers don't have a guard. Don't have a pure guard.
They went ahead and went out and got KD. But you're right. They need Reed.
They do need the shepherd boy.
You're right. They do. Because their record definitely supports that. They are lost in the trenches without him.
They are.
Okay.
There we go. 3-point, no. Kai,
What?
at the end of the day, you know I love you, right?
Dude, bye.
What?
I said, dude, bye.
Oh, you want to do? Oh, okay. You do buy me, right?
Yep, sure did.
See? There it is. Still love you, sweetie.
Whatever.
All right. 104.89.
Y'all, right now, while this game is going back and forth, right now, Ant-Man is visiting Denver, right? Who y'all got winning the next game? Drop in those predictions, y'all. And I want to see who's right. Look at that. Look at them being out-rebounded. That's effort right there. 42 rebounds to 23 is unacceptable. You got to hustle for that rebound now. Y'all be talking about Angel Reese, but she going to hustle for a rebound. That's one thing
You
she
got
going
that
to do.
right. That's
She
the
gonna hustle for a
queen.
rebound. If
Hey,
she don't do
Reese,
nothing
baby.
else, if she don't do nothing else, like she said, that ball is mine. Any ball that bounced with that rim is mine. Okay, that's how she feel though. And she gonna always out hustle her, Lexi, even Sophie Cunningham. They're gonna hustle now. They're gonna play hard.
Yeah. That's facts. Well, that lawn is beautiful. What neighborhood was that? What time you got left, Kai?
401.
Oh, okay. We the same.
Still 401 because KD. Oh, now I see the launch you're talking about. That's no one it's on TV. Look how pretty that is.
Yeah.
Somebody's in a holiday spirit now.
One of them lawns you gotta walk down 5 yards. I'm like 10 yards to get your mail.
When I lived in Texas, they used to have this neighborhood. And you like drive by around the holidays, and everybody used to have houses like that, like just nothing but like just decorated like for Halloween or Christmas, Thanksgiving. It was really really cool. Some people just put a lot of time and effort in, like they go all out when it comes to decorating. They got reindeer out there. They got Santa on the roof with the sleigh. I'm like, somebody spent days up there doing that. Huh?
Yeah, I said lights draped over the house. I was like, you know how much work that is?
I'm like, how you get that down?
Listen.
Like, who's taking that down?
Exactly. Who will take a whole Saturday to take the time to take all that
I
crap
think
down?
low key, I think some of that's more than just one Saturday. I think some of that's like a Saturday, a Sunday, and a Monday evening after you get off work.
Yeah. Yeah, it is because you got then you got to box it all back up, put them in the totes, and then wait for another 364 days.
Another reason why they lose, and look at Luka whining to the refs. Dude, play ball and shut up.
Man,
Like,
yo, you should have seen his
whining
body
to the
language
refs.
when LeBron had the ball. He was
Like, stop whining. You being out rebounded like 20-something rebounds. Get a rebound. How about you
That's
get a
crazy.
rebound? And stop whining.
Yeah.
Looking for the refs to give you a foul every time. If I was a ref, he would never go to the free throw line.
Mhm.
Even if I saw it, I'm like, I don't see nothing. Stevie Wonder. I don't see nothing now, nothing.
Here, you black as the street. Gotcha.
He got 4 rebounds. You would think he had like, how about you work on getting 10? Well, at this point, never mind. But when he was able to, as opposed to whining, JJ about to curse him out in the back.
Man, I couldn't be an owner. 'Cause I'd be like, yo, I want to pay you based on the merit. You know what I mean? You gotta put a little effort in there, but you get the extra pay. Your base salary would be like $500,000, but all the rest of that gotta be effort. Woo.
But Luka said, look, I gave you 25 points. I gave you 7 assists, and now he got 5 rebounds. Austin Reeves had a very quiet night, minute restriction, because he got a calf strain. He shouldn't be playing at all. I don't think when it comes to sometimes you gotta save players from themselves. Them calf strains turn into an Achilles tear easy. Like, sit down.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit down because you're not gonna win
Yeah.
nothing without him in the playoffs. Especially they don't have nearly enough to win without Austin Reeves. So,
Yeah. That's fact.
and what the hell is this? Marcus Smart has been playing 29 minutes. He gave 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 6 points.
Wait, I'm pulling it up. I was looking at the scores. The box score.
I'm not even sure why they still have Jared Vanderbilt. He almost never plays. He's there 1 game. You don't see him for 10. Then he's back for 2 more, and then he's out for another 15 to 16. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
Bye-bye. Like, when Martin was doing the auditions for the holiday show, I remember when Cole came in and homeboy was tap dancing, jumped on the couch, and Martin was like, "Oh hell no, you got no home training on people's couch." You know what I mean? You get the heck up out of here. But Cole came in there doing his. Yeah, remember when Cole came in there doing his Michael Jackson impression, and he tried to sit around after the audition. Martin was like, "Bye-bye." He's like, "What you mean? What are you talking about? We have your number. We'll call you if we're interested. Bye-bye."
He might be like, "We'll call you." Martin's crazy, man.
That's the vibe with Vando. Bye-bye. Because you don't really play, and you can't help us on the bench. I like his outfits now. He was dressed nice, but we need help. We need somebody to help us win. So bye-bye.
Man.
He be running that trade block so fast to make his head spin.
Yeah, I'm about to give you want to give him the Judge Judy Award? I give it to him.
I'd be like, let me get Alex Sarr, and you can take Vando. Because Alex Sarr was #1 overall pick, right, y'all? And I think he would be a lot better on a different team. They're just wasting his career. He's another Frenchman. For those of y'all who don't know who he is, but homeboy's talented. He got nice length, pause. You know what I mean? He can score. Vando, you can go to Washington. That's where people go who don't really want to play.
Washington, man, that's purgatory right there.
Woo. Washington is purgatory, so is Charlotte to me. Those two are like purgatory. Those teams.
Yeah.
I felt bad when Eman shipped Cam off to Washington. I said, "Damn, you should have started playing harder at practice, dude." And it shipped you off to Washington now.
Man, yo, you know what I heard about Ben Simmons? That they said on the morning show today. They said that Ben Simmons is he's out the league, but he has a fishing show now. A
Oh my!
fishing.
How the mighty have fallen. Wow.
Listen, I love Ben Simmons. I think they messed with him mentally, and it did mess him up. Doc Rivers and Embiid did it to him. But when they said he had a fishing show this morning, I could not help. My eyes were full of tears. I was hollering. I said, "Yo!" They said they done
Wow.
this man to fishing with a cigar in his mouth.
I know he had said a couple of weeks ago. I forgot what he was being interviewed by. But I'm paraphrasing you. I'm not saying the whole conversation right. He was
Mm-hmm.
saying that at this point, like he just wants to get on the team and play again. Like he would like
Amen.
play for free. People sometimes take it for granted. When you are in the
Mm-hmm.
NBA, NFL, MLB, hockey, whatever it is, you're like one of the very, very few that get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not just taking and giving out contracts to anybody, any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Don't be so ego driven or like you can't like get past certain things. Sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta play the game. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some people can get away with stuff. Like LeBron when he pushed the ref, nothing happened, right? No
Yeah.
ejection, no suspicion, no nothing. I think a man got in the ref's face and he was ejected. Like you gotta know who you are and like what you mean. Ben Simmons, respectfully, you're not LeBron James. And even LeBron, when he retires, the game is still gonna be going on without him. They're not gonna shut down the NBA. So
Yeah.
you gotta play chess, not checkers. Like
Yeah.
all those
He has
times he
no.
was out
Yeah.
because of his back, supposedly, we like, okay, dude, we know your back is not still hurting a year and a half later. Like, we know that you're lying now. And now he want
Yeah.
to come back, nobody want him back. So
Nobody
now you
wants
gotta
him.
go fishing.
No. Nobody wants him. Yeah.
And
It's
that's
a shame.
unfortunate.
He has no equity in the game, and not only that, he also like Ben when he was balling. It's like he could have fully took advantage of everything he like from a therapist to get himself back
Yeah, I'm like,
and
yeah, get your therapist. Talk to somebody now. When you have
yeah
access to like the best doctors like money can buy, like the best
yeah
possible insurance, like come on now.
you gotta do that. And see, I will say this about Ben. Ben got a lot of chump in him. He get mad. I don't want to do it, and you could just see it all over him. The things he was saying when they couldn't sell his house, he was they was because Philly clowns you. That's how Philly is. Philly clown you, and they was clowning him. And I didn't like that because I could see that he really was going through something mentally. But it's like, dude, but you still got to take advantage of what you got to take advantage of because now you're out. And it's
Yeah,
like, oh, they go
I'm
Jeff
trying.
Green. Get out. I ain't no Green play for Houston. Get out.
Yeah, he got garbage time, but he there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Jeff, he the one had the open heart surgery. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he had open heart surgery. God bless him.
Yeah, years ago. Yep, he had open heart surgery. Yep. Oh, they about to rumble. Who's gonna rumble? Keeper. Who else? Who's that?
What? What I missed? What
They
happened?
about to rumble.
Who rumbling?
What's the boy name? Keeper
Now I
and
see it. Now look, come on now. You can't be a part of the bench crew and then you barely play and here you come with the foolishness. Man, are you serious?
ready to rumble.
Like, come on.
Come on, man. You won the game. Leave it alone.
Like, what you doing now?
For real.
Are you supposed to be a vet, dude?
You supposed to be a vet.
Letting the rookies and whatnot get under your skin.
Lord,
Oh, he pushed him hard though. Yo, he said, "Get your little weak ass out of here." He tried to push him. He didn't even budge.
yeah.
I love it. He said, "I ain't that small rookie, okay? You're not gonna move me." He tried his
Yeah.
damnedest to push him. He just stood there like, "What happened?"
He's solid, man. You can see that boy solid. Better leave that boy alone.
Yo, he didn't budge at all. That was on rookie. Like, come on now,
See
grow up.
that
Grow up.
that's how people get two-piece.
It's like you. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. Your team is just got bombarded, and as opposed to you trying to focus on earning some extra minutes, you out here doing foolishness. Are you trying to get more playing time? You out here costing
Man,
us texts. Bye bye.
of course he gonna shoot that. Oh, I wish he had made it. He would have been talking some serious smack.
Y'all didn't tell me who y'all got tonight. Y'all got Ant-Man. Y'all got Sir Anthony Edwards. Or y'all taking Denver with the Joker.
Oh man, I got Denver.
You got Denver tonight?
I got Denver. I'm sorry. I can't do it with Ant-Man and them. They get on my nerves.
I think it really depends on, and I hate to say it, which Rudy shows up. Are we going to get the same kind of Rudy that we saw when they played OKC a few nights ago? Who was like in the second half, he was in rare form. I mean, you couldn't get nothing around that rim. He was rebounding everything. He was blocking everything. If that Rudy shows up, you know what I mean, like combined with everything else, they could definitely win this game. But if he out there being all chill, cruise control,
I'm
then
sorry.
Huh?
You didn't see that? Okay, great. None. That's all right. It's cool.
Well, you picked the booger?
I don't dig up my nose.
He lying, y'all. Let me tell y'all something.
Oh.
Earlier before we came on live, y'all, I caught him. Okay, he thought that I have him added to the stage.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, you be trying with this girl.
I'm playing. He doesn't dig in his nose.
There you go.
Wink, wink.
I know, right? I don't do god awful things.
Oh, congratulations are in order, you guys. We were talking about this earlier today. Me and my mom were watching the Knicks play. I was like, when is he going to propose to Jordan Woods? And you guys, they announced they are officially engaged.
Who is this?
Proposed to Jordan Woods, you guys.
Who did? Who? Wait. Who?
Karl Anthony Towns, Cat, proposed to Jordan Woods. Proposed.
Really?
Yeah. We were just talking about this earlier. I was like, my mom was like, they're not engaged yet. I said, no, I don't think so. That if they are, they haven't announced it. Look, LeBron. I'm like LeBron every time. Every time. When we lose, I'm not saying bye to nobody. Good night. I'm not gonna be shaking hands. Merry Christmas. How's your mom and the kids doing? We lost. They're no friendly, not now, nothing.
You talking about her?
That Jordan Woods?
Is that her?
Well, I mean, yeah. Looks like her from what I can see. I think so.
Lord have mercy. All right.
Yeah, y'all. She's
listen, I know Cat got down like that. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
They've been together like 6 years though. So, a long time they've been together. She's at all the games with his dad. She was there when his mom passed away. So
Oh, really? Oh man.
Did you see the birthday gift she got him? Like she asked him like they were just talking about something one day, and he said that he would love to like get the car that he rode around with his mom in when he was younger. She found that car, y'all, and remodeled it. Got a remodel for his birthday.
Wow.
And she had to like really go out and find that car. Like that's everything.
Did she find a car like that, or did she find that car like that? Did she find
car.
that?
I believe it was that car.
Oh man, she traced it by the what you call it? Oh god.
I don't know how she did that one, y'all. I'm gonna pretend like I know how
you
she
can
did
you can look stuff up sometime and find it. But anyway, but man.
Again, the effort and the willingness to even do something like that is like priceless.
That is priceless. That's what you call like the sentimental like side.
That's
you
called
show
love.
respect.
Not like
exactly.
Love.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. This game is over. This game was over a long time ago, but it's really over now.
Yeah, it's over. No, sure enough, it is. Oh man, woo! My face. Shit like a dog.
We can see it's a little dry. We just didn't want to say anything to you about it.
No, it's the new beard. You know what I mean? I just decided to let it go.
Yeah.
And
a little ashy underneath the beard, on the side of the beard. I feel you.
I got no ash. No. I got Carrie lotion on, girl. You gotta be crazy. Put that Carrie on. I gotta get the wall. Did my exercise. Bop, 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 bop. Do them hip turns. Bop, bop. Do what I gotta do, man. You think I wake up looking like this? You know what? This is can't take you. This can't take you, man. It, you know, you know. All right, that's cool.
Y'all know certain questions I don't respond to now, right?
Yeah, it's a lot you don't do anymore, but I'll leave that alone.
I do everything, but certain things I don't respond to out of respect. Peyton Watson is playing tonight. Y'all, I'm looking on my FanDuel, y'all. Peyton Watson is back tonight. They need to go ahead and get Christian back and Aaron Gordon. Like, when they gonna come back? And that's like that's the Joker's like main guy right there. I swear he could see Aaron Gordon like from like behind his head, like through his ear. He could see him coming, or he could hear him. Because no matter where he passed that ball to, you're like, where the heck did Aaron Gordon come from? Like, how did he even see that pass? Like him, I think the Joker and like and Luka, like their ability to see the court is like crazy. You like, how did he even see that pass?
Oh yeah, but you know a lot of that is, Kyle, when you're running and you know a lot of that is some of it's feel, but a lot of it's you know where when somebody's cutting, they have points they have to go to. They shift and they know. Because they had Luka do one, he had just did one behind his head. They know when he goes behind his head, their job is now to go like you shift over, you be at the top of the key. That's why people know what people be sometimes. But anticipation also.
Those two, like it's like I think their chemistry is just really, really awesome.
Oh yeah. That's part of it. Ouch. That's part of it too. Ouch. That's part
Cam
of it
Johnson
too.
got hurt. No, not good. Cam, I don't really like him thus far in this offense. In this system, I think he got to get used to it. I've seen Cam play better, like in Phoenix, or play better in Brooklyn. I think once he gets more acquainted, like really like settles into being a Denver Nugget, we'll get better from him.
Yeah. I love Cam when he played for Phoenix, man. That's to be my cat.
Yeah, him and Mikal used to go off in Phoenix.
Ooh, there's a lot of people up.
Bruce said Nuggets of Doom. Okay, we gonna see. What's up, Elf? What's up? I was saying Elf. What's up, Prez? I'm looking at the A like an E. What's up? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Isn't Prez a fake? No.
Look, LeBron all excited to meet the kids. I forgot whose girlfriend that is. Never mind. That's somebody's son back there. LeBron doesn't have a bad hairline. Okay. I think he's reading the comments.
LeBron doesn't have a bad hairline. He has bad something.
LeBron. We'll get ready to sign off for the night. Would you ever do a panel or? I'm on StreamYard right now. We're on StreamYard, Bruce. All right, you guys. This game is over. Like, wasn't really much of a game, y'all. Honestly speaking. Hopefully this last game will be a really good game because we haven't really had like just. I think like the best game thus far has been the Knicks and the Cavaliers. Cavaliers crazy run in the third quarter, and I looked up. I'm like, what the heck happened? The Knicks, you can't let them linger on, man. They're gonna keep fighting until they can't fight no more.
Yeah.
You gotta put your foot on their neck early and keep it there. Any kind of doorway, they're gonna catch up. But all right, y'all, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here for this one. I'm talking about if you was to talk or Discord. Possibly. I might. What's going on? What are you doing?
I'm flexing. What you talking about?
Why? Why are you flexing? And who are you flexing for?
That's what I do. I always do that. You know.
I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna get up out of here tonight. Yes, Bruce. Why, Bruce, you wanna join us? You wanna hop on here, Bruce? You trying to say? You wanna hop on for Warriors game with me? And Brother D? Drop in the chat. Let's see if you wanna really hop on. Oh, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you. I really appreciate.
Amen, Bruce.
Okay. Bruce said he will. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hold you to it, Bruce. I'm gonna hold you to it, Bruce. Who's Scoop? What does that mean? Who's Scoop? What's Scoop? I missed something. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm missing something. Slow moment. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Coming through with the. Look at that, Bruce. You know what? You're such a sweetheart. I appreciate it, really, really, and truly.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Look for the drops. They're coming, Bruce.
So yeah, you guys, I'll see you for Shador. Shador, I think this is the first time he's not playing at 1:00. Or is he playing at 1:00? I think no, he still is. Never mind. Josh and the Bills take on the Eagles at 4:25. So I could watch it without going back and forth trying to see what's going on between that and Shador. Shador is playing the Steelers, y'all. So we gonna see what happens now. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't have interceptions in this game, y'all. We gonna see. Does he have any national? I don't think so. I don't think he's had one.
Yeah.
I do. I watched them. I don't watch all of them. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mel, but no. I never cover any of those games. No, I don't. I watch some of them, but I'm I rarely post about about college football. But I keep my eyes and my ears glued, y'all. You got to keep the eyes and ears to the ground. All right, you all. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If we don't see you guys, but we should, we'll see you guys for Shador on Sunday. So hopefully you guys tap in. Tap in.
Definitely.
You guys have a great night. All right, don't have too much of that spiked eggnog.
Amen.
Drive safely. You guys, see you all soon. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. All of you, appreciate you. Many blessings. Thank you so much.
Hey, can you